Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you hadn't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
Perimeter security's back up. South entrance is secure.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
Up the I's and cross the T's, lads. Top of that. Tick tock.
They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. And why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Electrical is live. Repeat. Fireworks are live.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
What is this rubbish?
They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
In the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government. I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Shit. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long is this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck. They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
I'm certainly not too far off.
All clear over here. Moving on.
I've had quite enough of this.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Oh my god, this has gone completely tits up. I'm empty. Reloading. Watch out. Taking cover. Shit, 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 shit. Suspect is hit.
You, hang on! Hang on!
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up...
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
I need assistance!
1 second. I'm out.
Moving in. Suspect is... Ow! Need some cover! Ah! Ah!
Where are you? Okay. Bingo. No.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
for you.
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my God.
Explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused on
today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, a terrorist group responsible for force. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
Londoners, as Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
To reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply do not support any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think if anything, DedSec showed their true colours. It's terrifying to think we harboured such a dangerous element for years.
Terrorists in our own backyard. Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London like Clan Kelly? Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament. Next I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion,
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope. Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine.
Pleasant turn of events.
Hey, careful!
Suspects reported near your location. Monitoring for unusual activity.
Control, we're in pursuit. Over. No sign of the target. Over.
Received. Ramming the suspect.
Negative. No vision of the suspect.
They passed through the checkpoint. Over.
Control, we are still on the suspect. Over.
What is this shit?
Control, we're returning to HQ. Over.
2 episodes. That's all I could watch. I don't think that's allowed.
All right then, let's go.
Stop!
What the hell was that for?
Oi, what's your fucking problem?
Fuck's sake.
Oi!
I'm done with you.
The fuck?
What is it? Bastard.
Good out of your mind. Oh, shit.
You trying to... Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Moving to the hostiles location. Over.
Filming is commencing. Local British Broadcasting Network.
There's our suspect. Over.
They should.
Control, can I get some assistance? Over. Control, I've lost the target. Putting an end to the chase now.
This area.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over. Control, I've lost the target. Control, add suspect to the most wanted list. Over.
Eyes open!
Albion guards are in service in the state. Respect their authority.
Watch it.
Wake up, dickhead!
Now what's that?
This is wrong. Upstairs.
To present identification to Albion personnel.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Secret passages and hidden bases. Oh, I fucking missed this shite.
Excuse me, trying my patience. I refuse to put up with this. Why is this happening to me right now? Seriously. Hey, what am I here? Can't believe this is happening.
Back when I had that problem with my old boss.
My shit stains have more style than you. They smell better.
I mean, I guess I don't really know if he did anything, but it made me feel much better.
Come on. You got to be joking. Hello. It's unacceptable. This shit should be against the law. Let my blood boil over this situation.
One of Sabine's, are you?
Yeah?
I'll see you downstairs later then.
There's no need to get so angry.
You're trying to start something.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Better clean that shit out of your nappy. It's making you proper cranky.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I don't give a shit if you
Open sesame. Anyone around? Guess not. Let's find the power then.
From the Buccaneer, this is the Bug. Hello, Resistors, it's Bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. This is the Bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of a once-free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends and mine. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract and have also boasted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, to me, that's like having a pet dog, let's call it Nigel for the sake of argument, that attacks you every single day and thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had puppies?
That contract has been extended so many times, it's like the neck of a politician that's criticised the government.
I'm not sure entirely how those contract extension negotiations went, probably like a footballer. In the old days, I assume Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private militia was being tapped up by Barcelona or Bayern Munich. The government panics and thinks, well, we better get them signed up before it's too late. But still, violent crime, a record low, although I imagine that probably depends exactly how you count it. If you include violent crime committed by the state, either themselves or via Albion, their chosen violent crime contractors who provide such a very valuable bargain service of beating people up, well, it's probably not quite as low as the figures suggest.
I don't know. I think they're probably right.
right. Who has the opportunity to commit violent crime these days anyway? The moment you pick up a fruit knife, you get tasered by a robot policeman and deported for looking Bulgarian. It's a much more peaceful society. It's just much less of a society.
I want to know the details of the contracts, Alice. I mean, are they paid per dissident duffed up? Is it a set rate for each extrajudicial state mugging? And what is that rate? What do you think?
Well, they certainly look like they're trying to hit a quota of some kind.
Well, what is the set rate? Is it 99.95 cryptos bargain? Seems very reasonable indeed. I imagine they don't ask too much anyway, because it's just so nice to get paid for doing your hobby anyway, isn't it? I imagine it doesn't even feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore anyway? You know, you can just starve to death without even starting a gang war.
We do have to ask exactly what does the Prime Minister make of all this. Let's ask him. Oh, I hope they pick up. Hello, you're through to number 10 Downing Street. Hello, is the Prime Minister there, please? Let me just check. Sorry, you've missed him. I'm afraid he's popped out for the decade. Oh, never mind. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Yes, of course. There's a shady cabal of vested interests who control him and prop him up in power. Great, I'll have a chat with them then.
Oh, Andy, remember when you could get away with prank calls without people coming round to your house to beat the shit out of you?
Oh, happy times.
You're listening to The Bug.
Did you think the Prime Minister will ever come back?
I don't think we've ever had a Prime Minister.
Well, that's a much more reassuring way of looking at things. What have we become, Alice? When you look at the state of our politics, we're supposed to have the mother of parliaments. Well, this is one mother that has emphatically abandoned her kids in the woods to be brought up by wolves. And let me tell you, that never works out like it does in the stories. Wolves are bad parents, unless you're a wolf, in which case they can do a job bringing you up as a wolf. Do not give your children to wolves. And do we actually own anything as a country now? Is there anything we haven't flogged off for profit? Oh, I think we've basically just become a homeopathic Britain. Diluted and diluted until there's barely a trace of the original Britain left. But some quackish lunatics insist it actually works better that way. It's total bullshit. Is there anything left? New on The Bug this week, a new feature, the Bug Off feature. The person who has most irritated us in Britain this week, we're going to tell to bug off. And to get things going, I'm going to nominate Big Nigel Cass. Look, this is Britain. History tells us this place is a bastion of freedom. I'm just not sure that kind of freedom should involve Big Nigel expressing his freedom to run a private army. I guess historically there is a precedent, the East India Company. That was a trading house with an army of 250,000 soldiers, which is a lot for a company. The Bug PLC has Alice with a water pistol, but crucially, compared with Albion, the East India Company didn't operate its 250,000 strong army in London. It did it a long way away, out of sight, out of mind. Anyone to nominate for the Bug Off, Alice?
I think today's Bug Off for me goes to my streaming service. I'm sick of being recommended things based on things I already like. The other day it recommended me to watch a reality TV competitive dating show set in a nude commune. Andy, I watched it and I liked it, and I do not want to be the kind of person who enjoys nude competitive reality television dating shows. I did not want to know that about myself. I have to go sit in the corner and cry.
That's it from The Bug. Don't forget the live show that is so secret it is definitely not happening at the usual time and place this month. Definitely not. And definitely do not tell anyone not to come to it. It's definitely not happening. Usual time and place. Bye-bye.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every Optic device. Whether you're using the Optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your Optic from Bloom's Central Command Center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley became so popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion and really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just can't compete. When you ask Bagley anything, there's a quick answer and loads of information available to you. One day, I let Bagley answer all of my messages for a whole 24 hours and no one even noticed the difference.
The other competitors really just couldn't compete with Bagley. Their answers were so much worse, they didn't understand anything, and Bagley pretty much gets everything right first time. Do you have any idea why Bagley really beat all the competition?
Well, it's really the data, isn't it? Ever since Broker hooked up with Bloom, that's when things changed.
And really, that's not actually that great. Bloom has data on everybody. They collect information about everything you're doing across the web through your Optic headset. Isn't the AI only good because of Bloom surveillance?
Well, I suppose...
This is London Calling. You're here with me, Tash, on Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. In today's world, we've all had to get used to our every move being tracked by the Optic on our temples, by the cameras around us, and with every click we make online. Seems like everything we do feeds the big data beast. Why are data giants like Bloom so hungry to get hold of our private information and our metadata? What are they using it for? Will we ever have real private lives again? What is privacy in the digital world? And what happens when capitalism and surveillance become one? As you know, we keep all names confidential on Buccaneer. Speaking from a secure location, here's new technology strategist Charles, who worked all over the world trying to keep democracy strong in the face of the data assault.
If you have enough personal data on somebody, you're able to predict what it is that they're going to do. You can tell what they might be passionate about, but mostly you can tell what they fear. And if you can tell what someone fears, then you can manipulate them and you can move them in particular directions. Like, data is collected on citizens in every possible way. Data is collected through surveillance cameras. Data is collected from television sets. Data is collected from voter records. It's collected from how much power do you use in your house and how much water do you use in your house. In pre-crisis Britain, we got really used to all of our services being free. Everything suddenly became free that was digital. But what people forgot is that if you're not paying for it, then you're the product being sold.
If technology brings out the worst in capitalism, capitalism brings out the worst in technology. Senior academic Alfie tells us how big business repurposes big data.
Historically, what's happened, of course, is that people have traded their privacy for their convenience. As smartphones and other kinds of technology came in and became mass-consumed, mass-used items and technological objects, gradually people were so attracted to the affordances of these technologies that privacy kind of retreated into the background and into a state we've got now where it's essentially gone. Having this access to this data makes huge tech companies like Bloom so much more powerful than they would be otherwise, and not just in the obvious ways. Of course, there's a lot of worry and fear over...
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. Why not? They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to everything. They probably know that you're listening to this show right now, but don't worry. We're not going to say anything bad about a massive, unaccountable spy organization that uses its powers to stifle dissent and shut down free speech. Instead, we're going to look at how SIRS became so powerful. And as usual, we'll keep everyone's names and locations secret, so SIRS doesn't come looking for them. Charles is an expert in the dark arts of surveillance who worked to set up democratic media in post-communist states. How did it go so wrong in Britain?
You know, we're looking at all the wrong things when we look at Britain's crisis. There's a lot of concentration on data and how that's been used and manipulated, and what we haven't looked at is the power structures and the profit that lies behind this. For example, if we examine what actually happened, you know, there's a company that's really very interested in selling passports and making it easy to provide visas for investment and so on, and historically throughout the world, they've been working with this big data manipulation company in order to overthrow governments, and then suddenly all the chickens came home to roost. Nobody could find any receipts for what was paid for. Nobody could figure out how things were done, but everybody had a feeling that something really stunk, and they couldn't figure it out. And yet, it was standing there in their face the whole time. There's
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
And you'll have to explain my untimely demise to Sabine.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
God.
Coming up today on The Upload, we're talking about Skye Larson, the enigmatic founder of Broker Tech. Everyone knows her name, but no one knows too much about her, and we only really see her these days as a hologram. She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for introducing Bagley to the world. Nowadays, it's hard to remember a world before Bagley.
And I think that what Skye Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible. Bagley is the most advanced, significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were created out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really imagine the optic without it. But what do you know about Skye Larson herself?
Not a lot, other than that she's actually pretty incredible. I've followed her work for a long time, and she's always been a pretty private person. I know that she supposedly grew up in the countryside, but there isn't actually that much more we know about her other than this tech that she's put out into the world.
I've always found it a bit creepy that she's so obsessed with this idea of transhumanism.
Why wouldn't you be? When you've got a mind as amazing as Skye's, why wouldn't you want to take what you've got and actually augment it by working with technology, by improving your physical self, changing your body and the world around you, implementing more technology to extend your life and really sort of extend human capabilities?
You sound pretty much in love with Skye Larson, I have to say.
I can't comment on that, but I am a big fan of her work. She's been one of these people that has transformed the world around us, and just watching how her mind works from afar is pretty incredible.
welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, views archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London? Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
That's the shape of it. What I want to know is if it wasn't DedSec who did the bombings, who was it?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Christ. How did you make it out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
DedSec is about as popular as the plague these days. Look, you know what they're waiting for you, but fucking hell. Sabine, that's a lot to ask.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Fuck it. As fate's worse than death.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit. we have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we tried to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
Hello and welcome to
I'll be right down. Could you?
Yes! Nice one! You'll want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Nice one! You're getting it! Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. Yes! Nice one! Yes! Nice one!
gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Does this always bloody happen?
All right. You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
DedSec, right? Good. You can give me an hand with something.
We might be able to help. What's the situation?
Them Albion wankers snatched a mate of mine off the street. Gonna deport them.
Just so happens that busting people out of Albion Holding is my favourite hobby. I'll handle it.
If it were that easy, I'd have done it. Friend's got no papers. Just get nicked later, right? Needs a passport. Top quality. The sort Clan Kelly flogs on that black market.
Okay. We'll handle it.
Thank you. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Can you imagine? Like, how? See what 6 hours. A third of the hospitals in the city go down. What? It's all this hard.
Could you give me a hand here, Bagley?
Clan Kelly routinely moves their passport forgeries around the city. There should be a shipment in one of their delivery cars. I've also found the Albion facility where our prospect's undocumented friend is being detained.
Grand.
Random ID check.
Right, let's do this. Don't find anything.
We don't need you here. You fascist! Get out of our city! Pigs! Get out of our city! Pigs!
Where things are going?
We don't need you here. You fascist! It's a total disgrace.
We have a possible hacked vehicle. Proceed to lockdown.
Hacked vehicle identified. Searching for the source.
Girls are gonna love this.
What's going on with that? Shut it down.
Search the area! Someone's hacked this vehicle!
Right. Yes. Know what you mean.
Now, you wanker.
No, yeah, I do. Uh-huh. No. Uh-huh. Oh.
Fuck! Fuck! What the fuck?
You okay?
Albion needs your help to keep London safe. If you see something, say something.
Dead.
Yeah, no, I told you.
No, please. No.
Get that locked down.
Sniff around. Find who's doing this.
Quadrant clear. Moving to assist.
I am not afraid to defend myself. Have you gone mad? Ugh. Leave.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Moving inbound to hostile.
In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit. There's our suspect.
Negative. No sign of the target yet.
I'm putting an end to this. Over.
Can anyone see the suspect?
Search has yielded no results. Report back to HQ.
Play smart. Stay still.
Ah, it hurts! It hurts!
Is illegal and dangerous. Unauthorized to digital attacks and compromises security.
And why this is happening?
Look around. It's Albion, fucking Albion everywhere. It's burnt into the skin of this city. This isn't just propaganda. This is a fucking psychological cattle tag.
There's going to be that much less once you're done here. Let's give Camden a break from these eyesores.
I'm on it.
A reminder from the City of London.
What that's locked down.
Location up to date. ID checks and searches keep London safe. You have nothing to fear if you have nothing to hide.
This is bad.
I want to know who's tampered with this vehicle.
If you hijacked that scissor lift, you could use it to access the rooftop. Find the little shit who thinks they can hack our vehicles. The City of London is actively tracking and searching for dangerous wanted individuals. All citizens have an important role to play. Observe, report, keep crime levels down, and your streets safe.
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion. Light the spark that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
What now?
You need to steal information about Albion's plans. That'll give us what we need to really put the hurt on their operations.
Auto drive now enabled.
Shut it down! It's an intruder!
You know what to do! Search the
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Court of Justice.
Suppose the tracks that they've taken over the courts, they throw everyone who crosses them in a cage.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
That was definitely something. What the? Shit! Got a body!
Clear around! No stone unturned!
This ends now!
Get back up to my location.
Going in for
Where did they go?
Checking the last 9 position.
You better not waste my time. Going to investigate. They're around here somewhere.
All clear over here. Moving on.
Nothing here.
All's well here. What's next? Clear. Let's move on.
Yeah, that looks way better.
We lost them. Radio HQ, let them know.
Right, let's make some art.
We've got a casualty!
Let's find them. Straight away.
Suspect is still here. Nobody's here. Searching elsewhere.
What have we got, Bagley?
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
What the fuck?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done. We're already seeing results from what you've done. That list we found named a journalist in Camden who's been investigating Albion. We reached out and he's got information that can help us. I think you should meet with him.
Send me the location.
What's the point of risking your neck out there if you don't get any credit for it? Pay stubs let the people of London know that DedSec is back, and the increased visibility might even encourage some of them to donate to the cause.
Look for the breach! Someone's inside! Drone, search protocol.
Wonder what the person did to deserve that. Or not.
Lock that down so we can have a look.
Did you catch that? Can I get a lock on it?
It's been hacked. Get a search going.
What? Someone's gonna cuff you, you know, if you act like that. Shit! That does it. Someone's gonna get hurt.
Yep. Gonna have nightmares
Global British
Lock that fuck. Shit!
They've got a gun. You need me to take that off, yeah? Whoa, put it away, mate. You're gonna work. Whoa, put it away, mate.
Yeah, they're long gone. Giving up.
They've got a gun.
Shh. Ready to throw in the towel? Shit. Hit her! Oh, where the fuck?
Put it away, mate. They've got a gun.
That's it. I'm looking for him.
Nothing here.
You need me to
I'll
take that
check
off
another
ya?
area.
Take it nice and easy.
Looks clear. Got to check somewhere else.
If the shithead's gone, then it's not my problem anymore.
Have the energy to deal with this right now.
All right, let's get to work. Now that'll do just fine.
Obscuring your face for any reason is a crime.
Drones and cameras are integral to the security of London. Interrupting their service is illegal.
I'll blow your fucking head.
The safety of the public in jeopardy. Persons are enforced.
I'm taking some heat over here. Ah! Oh!
Filming is commencing for the Global British Broadcasting Network.
Checking it out. I saw them over there. Start look.
GBB, first on the scene, first to bring you the news.
Going in.
Get a closer look.
Checking their hiding spot.
That way.
Checking it. They disappeared. Look lively, people. Can't see anything.
Over here so far.
That's it. It's gone.
harm? Who did this to you?
I will shoot you!
Drones are for the benefit of everyone. Interfering with their service is a crime. Beware if unlicensed or third-party fraud.
Interesting.
The demands of being a DedSec operative are all consuming, so taking app gigs is a good way to make some extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care, and some will even pay you for deliveries. Ha ha!
DedSec is a fucking meant to use these things when necessary.
You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
Are you DedSec? Because I've got something that'll tickle your fancy.
I'm listening.
My whole division got sacked a few weeks ago. 300 bloody people left out in the fucking street.
Jesus, that's awful.
It kept me up at night, thinking about how it all went down. There's something fishy going on. All 300 of us were skilled tech workers. You can't just replace that many people so soon.
So you want DedSec to look into your replacement then?
Exactly. Help me with this, and I'll make it worth your while, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I left it at home.
Oh, shove harder. If only I had.
That's just crass.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Right, sir. Investigating. Stand by.
This area is being...
Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over.
Control. Let's put out an APW. We're getting nowhere here.
Such a dick. God, get me out of this!
This area is being recorded by the GBB.
Yeah, shit.
Find the hacker using the drone.
Shit.
Shit! But
These. Oh! Oh, fuck!
Shit! They're gone! Call command!
999! Someone's been hurt!
Nobody has any bloody respect anymore. You ain't worth my time. Oh, fucking hell, did I just wet myself? No, my fault. There's no need to get so angry.
Oh, God, please.
Seriously, has everything gone mad? Crime waits for no one. Down. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, but... No, you sure? All right, I hear you.
Keeping citizens of London safe. Obstructing or obscuring your face for any reason is a crime.
Yes.
Giving me a head.
such a flying menace. You're gonna need one of them solicitors from the telly.
Do you need a hand? Oh god.
Oh dear!
Donkey! Alright, you wanna die today?
Did that hurt?
I'm getting shot at here!
Come out and face me.
Checking over here.
Someone
They might be there still. Have a look.
I hit them!
Big shot!
Fucker go.
They're gone.
Find the top spots.
I'll look somewhere else.
Come out and face me, you fucking coward. Keep looking.
Better shut down this spider drone.
Spider-bot sighted in the area. Look!
I didn't.
I'll have a look.
Jesus Christ! Must be a war zone.
Let's find this wanker.
Oh fuck!
Antisocial behavior often appears suspicious and is prone to Albion investigation.
What's this?
I want that inspected. Lock it down.
Oh my god.
Someone's tampering with this. Find them. Drone, initiate search.
Hello?
Wasn't clear. Moving to a sim.
What the fuck?
Let's make this spot more interesting.
Clear. Let's keep looking.
Looks good.
As part of the Assad government's counter-conspiracy initiative, it is illegal for persons.
Time to take yourself away from here.
directives. Reminder, the use of all VPN or other private networks is against the law. All persons found in contravention will be subject to
What exactly is that?
Right, I'm leaving. So creepy.
Forgive me for saying, but you look like the kind of lunatic who wants to change things.
Are you with DedSec? If you are, I could use your help.
We might be able to help. What's the situation?
I'm ashamed to say, but I'm working for Clan Kelly. I'm a smuggler. They pay well, and it wasn't anything bad, you know? Just fancy cheese and booze from Europe. But there's a big arms deal happening soon, and they want me to move the shipment.
I'm listening.
I want out. Getting people their illegal cheese is one thing, but I can't in good conscience help arm criminals. I'm done working for the Kellys. Someone needs to take out that shipment. If those guns hit the street, people will die.
Okay, we'll handle it.
Thank you. Help me out and I won't forget it. One good turn deserves another. Got to stay calm.
Twice like you. Sure thing, okay. Sucks to be shit.
Something dodgy.
Someone's hacked this thing. Find them!
Vehicle acting up. Shut it down.
Someone thinks they're funny. Find out who they are.
Since taking over after the town hall,
Sure they're still in the area. Better lock down on that vehicle.
Run! Go!
Oh, shit.
Filming is commencing for the Global British expensive. Oh no, no! I don't.
I just keep thinking.
Heard you need help. What can I do?
You're the crew that's been sticking it to Albion. Can't believe someone else is. Thought I was alone, right? Not doing much, just putting the word out. But you? Taking action, mate.
Yeah, agreed. Tyranny isn't an idea. It's an institution. Boots, paper, plumbing. We tear down Albion, we make room for something better. So what do you have?
Almost got clipped finding this. All of Albion's operational data for the entire city. Convoy routes, surveillance targets, assets. It's all there. Thinking you can make good use of that.
Fucking right.
Here's a sample. Albion's closed King's Cross to the public, right? But what people don't know is that they're using it as their logistics centre. Materials, troops, whatever. A lot of it runs through there. You want to give the people a huge boost? Hit that place, put it out of commission, and you'll severely hamstring Albion's operations here in Camden. Hell, everywhere.
That's the move then. Restrictions on assembly are in effect. As part of the Hassani government's counter-conspiracy initiative, it is illegal for persons to gather in groups greater than 5. Sod off! Where did you learn to drive, mate?